What's good, everybody? It's your boy OBJC, and for today's video I am going to be showing you guys how to build an entire gaming setup on a budget. I do feel as if you don't need $3 grand, $4 grand, or however much it is to build an entire gaming setup. All you have to do is put some time, put in some effort, and really try to find some deals. I'm going to show you guys a couple deals I found locally to build an entire setup on a budget. If this video helps you out, be sure to do me a solid, hit that sub button, hit that like button, turn on those post notifications, and without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so before I show you guys what I found locally, I'm gonna show you guys a couple things I used to hide my wires. A lot of you guys were asking last video, what did I use to drill holes into my desk, and what did I use to hide the wires? This right here I bought from Best Buy, I believe. This right here hides basically everything. I know here it says floor cord organizer, but this works perfectly to hide under the actual desk. And right here is what I use to drill the holes into the actual desk itself. That's the size on it. You basically can find this in Home Depot, wherever you guys go. Basically what it does is drill an entire perfect hole for all these cords to fit. Basically all you really need is to get your biggest cord, which was this one or this one, which is not plugged in right now. But all you really need to do is get this one to fit, and then the rest will fit, since the rest of these are pretty skinny. Like basically the front, like the HDMI, I know this is not the HDMI, it's the DPI, but this is basically exactly what you need to fit through the hole, and then the rest will be easy. As you see here, I have Velcro straps as well that work perfectly fine. And on this side as well. This side I didn't need to make such a big hole, but since I already had the thing to cut it through, that's what I used. But that's basically how I hid my wires. And with this right here, it is kind of heavy, so I suggest you to get some really good mounting tape. This could hold up to 10 pounds. This was literally perfect for this right here. So this is basically the setup you need to have basically no wire showing, which looks super dope in my opinion. That is very mandatory. So that's basically how I hid my wires. And now I'm gonna show you guys all the deals I found locally to build a setup on a budget. All right, so as you guys can see here, I do have OfferUp open. This is one of the greatest things they've ever came up with, to be honest. OfferUp literally lets you find some new and used deals on basically anything you really want. Here, I'm obviously showing you guys how to build a gaming setup on a budget. So I searched up custom PC builds, and this was one of them that I found for 650 bucks. If you look at the CPU and GPU, it's a solid computer. It clearly can run Fortnite perfectly. It clearly can run any game perfectly if you really wanted it to. And I feel as if he has it up for 650 bucks, you could probably get this entire build for probably $400 or $450, I'd say, just because these people aren't firm on their prices. Yes, he might have it up for 650 bucks, but they do know that it is used. They do know people need to get, or people are never gonna pay the full price for it. So 650 bucks might be a little high in my opinion. I'd probably offer him 450 bucks, $400 max. But here's another option I was gonna show you guys. Here's the Ps4 Slim. You have it up for $150. If you go right now and check Amazon, they're up for $280. And honestly, I'd buy a used PS4. Actually, my PS4 Pro right there, it was used. I bought it off one of my friends for I think $180. And as you guys can see here, the PS4 Pro actually costs like $400 in store. And here you see you could buy a Slim for 150 bucks, which is an absolute steal in my opinion. Somebody already bought it. They probably bought it for $100, honestly. Here I have a Razer keyboard and mouse. They have it up for $164, just a keyboard brand new, and $45 for the mouse. I honestly say, since these are both brand new, I could say you guys could probably buy it for 150 bucks, $125. That's just what I think. I would never spend full price on what they have it up for, just because they know that they're gonna have to sell it. They're trying to get rid of it. So I'd always kind of, not lowball them, but kind of meet them in the middle on a price that I believe is fair. So basically right now, you would already have a custom PC build for say $400. You could probably buy a PS4 for $100, that's 500 bucks. Here, I'd say you could probably get it, like I said, for 125, 150 max. One thing I wouldn't buy used is a Blue Yeti mic. The only reason why I wouldn't buy a Blue Yeti mic used is just because people, obviously when they're talking to a mic, they're either talking, they got hot breath, they're spitting, whatever the case is. I personally wouldn't buy a used mic just because I think that's kind of nasty, but you guys could do it if you want. But I'd spend the extra $149 just to know that it's a brand new mic, nothing is wrong with it. I'm gonna show you guys a perfect example of a steal you could get on OfferUp. As you can see here, this Asus monitor is a 24-inch and it's up for $280. If I go over here, they have that same monitor for $65. Do you realize you're getting that off? You're getting that basically 100% off. Obviously not, you're probably getting it like 80% off, but this is the same monitor as this one right here. 280 bucks versus $65. This is a perfect example on how you guys can find steals, and you basically could build an entire gaming setup for a budget or whatever your budget is. Say your budget is 500 bucks, I could guarantee you, you could build an entire setup for $500. I'm just showing you a couple options I have in my area on like steals. Like this Razer keyboard and mouse is a steal in my opinion. This PS4 obviously sold because it was a steal. This PC build is actually pretty solid and it looks pretty good. Like look at all the RGB and all that type of stuff. That's basically what a lot of you guys see and you guys automatically assume that it's expensive. It does not have to be expensive to have RGB and all that type of stuff. That's a perfectly built PC, has some solid specs on it for $650 like I was saying. All you guys really need to do is go on OfferUp, go on Craigslist, go on Amazon and find the best deal possible and really try to wheel and deal these people because they all know that they have to get rid of it and they all know people aren't gonna pay their full asking price. So the setup you guys saw on my last video, which was my entire setup, some of that stuff was actually used. Like my PS4 Pro was used. I think my keyboard was used as well. I don't really remember, but it just goes to show that you could build an entire setup for a budget. And honestly, you don't need to spend $3 grand, $4 grand on an entire setup. That wraps up today's video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to do your boy a solid, hit that sub button, hit that like button, turn on those post notifications. Comment down below any other video ideas you guys want to see from me. But like I said earlier, if you guys check OfferUp, check Craigslist, I promise you guys you can build a really, really dope setup for whatever budget you guys have. You don't need to have $3,000, $4,000 laying around to build a dope setup. You could really honestly have $500, $600 and have an entire build, an entire RGB setup, whatever the case is, whatever you guys like. Like I said earlier, do your boy a solid, hit that sub button, hit that like button, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one, man. Peace.